John Kerry was on Face the Nation over the weekend talking about ISIS and whether we're at war with them. Bob Schieffer asked a really good question, one that needs to be answered. So what is it? Are we at war or not? Now listen to a classic John Kerry response.
This week, you went to some lengths to say you wouldn't call this a war, but yet at the Pentagon and at the State Department even, they were saying we are at war with ISIS. Are we at war?
Well, Bob, I think there's frankly a kind of tortured debate going on about terminology. What I'm focused on, obviously, is getting done what we need to get done to ISIL. But if people need to find a place to land, in terms of what we did in Iraq, originally this is not a war. This is not combat troops on the ground. It's not hundreds of thousands of people. It's not that kind of mobilization. But in terms of al-Qaeda, which we have used the word war with, yeah, we're at war with al-Qaeda and its affiliates, and in the same context, if you want to use it, yes, we're at war with ISIL in that sense. But I think it's a waste of time to focus on that.
Full faceplant on this. We are definitely not at war, / we are definitely at war. They ran this guy at the top of the ticket. He was running for president for the Democrats in 2004. Gee, I wonder why he lost. Gee, I wonder why they called him a flip-flopper, right? Yeah. Now, let me explain why he's playing this horrible piece of politics. It's horrible because anybody watching instantly hates him and doesn't believe a word he says, right? Like, which one is it, dude? Which one is it? Stop parsing words and tell me, well, it depends on your definition of is. It depends on your definition of war. Okay, so why does he do it? Because he wants to tell the American people, we're not putting boots on the ground, and we're not like Big Bad Bush. We're not going to war in Iraq and Syria. I know that you're sick of war. I know you don't want that. So we're not going to war. But at the same time, Fox News keeps yelling at me that I'm not being tough enough on Al-Qaeda and ISIS. So I don't want Fox News and the Republicans like Lindsey Graham and John McCain to yell at me anymore. So for them, we are going to war because I'm really tough. So when I say war, I mean we are super tough, but not so tough that we would be involved in a land war with boots on the ground. So is everybody happy? No, no one is happy. That's not how it works. When you try to please everyone, it is a surefire recipe, as everybody knows, the old saying goes, that you will please no one. Make up your mind and actually come up with your strategy and state it clearly. He came on national television to say, we are at war and not at war. In the same paragraph. Losers.